Yes, hello, Dank.
Well, my name's not actually Dank. I just use
Okay.
that account. I'm the
Okay.
guy that they were talking about that we apparently know each other.
I have no idea who you are.
Can you hear me okay?
Well, you're coming in a little bit garbled. I can still make you out, but it's
Okay.
almost like you're in water.
Okay, I can work on that a little bit as I'm talking.
All
What I'm
right.
going to do is bring up my sound a little bit. I don't know if that's too much or not enough.
Well, whenever because a lot of people say I'm very loud, I usually try to tell them, try and lower the volume if you can, So hopefully they
I
can
gotcha.
lower the volume.
Okay, yeah, as long as I'm not coming through too loud and you guys can hear me. Okay. What do you think about this? Is what as I was listening, questions that we can bring up. First of all, I love Jesus. Okay, that's the reason why I'm here. Okay, I don't know about what you got going on. From what I've heard the last couple of weeks, okay, I can formulate my own opinion. Here's what I try to talk about. First of all, is we're being drug in as believers into a fifth dimension chess game, right? Would you agree? That's the fifth dimension, the void. That's where they're trying to drag believers into their game.
Listen, Dank, no offense, but this is sounding a bit crazy to me. But it's possible because I smoked. I mean, yeah, like how strong of are your religious? Because me, I think religion is division. I do believe in God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit.
That's why I didn't say I came in here. I'm Christian and I go to a church and I'm a believer. There's a difference. They're trying
Okay, but I mean, it's just because if you're telling me about 5 dimensions, like I have never heard of this, So to me, you're catching me by surprise here with something like this.
Fifth dimension chess game.
Okay.
It's the void. That's what they try to push. Other games, you've heard Cicada, possibly.
I've heard of Cicada, yeah.
Right. Other puzzles to follow, to create division, to break you
religion,
up.
Yes. Those are psyops. Yes, I am into. I do understand that absolutely.
You can go. You can call me AVC, by the way.
AVC or ABC?
AV.
All right, because True Turts was talking about a guy called ABC, and he was comparing me to him.
Well, no, it's AVC. Yeah, that. Are you talking about? Hold on, I think I got him right here. Are you talking about this guy right here?
So you are dumb. You are the shill, and I'm not talking about myself. And I will always be a demon slayer.
That guy there. Yeah, he stole Demon Slayer. Well, he didn't steal it, but he had some fucking creepy shit on his thing when he came after me the first time. Yeah, him. What do you know about that little
thing? He came after you too, huh?
Oh, yeah, a couple of times. Then he shut down for a month after I made a laughing stock out of him. And then he came back all of a sudden and he's against me again.
The Christian that never lies.
Just loves UD.
The Christian that never lies, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Listen. Seriously, Aaron? You're the real shill here. You haven't exposed nobody. All you do is nitpick at everybody that you think that doesn't believe in your ideology. You're the one who's a shill, and I've woken plenty of people up. And yeah, I am a demon slayer.
What the?
Uh-huh.
What is that?
That was him. Was that loud enough?
Yeah, it was loud enough.
That was him. That was Mr. Truth Hurts right there. It's Mr. Demon Slayer. Here's what I go by, okay, to cut to the chase. A lot of people are going by Ephesians 5 to where you think you've got to fight evil, so they've set up a trap to drag you into that trap so you don't get anywhere in the real spiritual battle that's having many fronts right now as a believer. That's what they're keeping you out of, attempting to. That way it could be ID 2022 where, throw out the BS so you respond with the truth and they just got what they're getting paid for. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Should we go farther?
Please.
Here's your favorite man you love to hate. But you know what? I've been able to spend some time with Urban on the phone privately, and now I just think he just used our really, I thought, intelligent conversation as content, right? All of a sudden, you're just his content.
Go ahead. Please go look for it. Aaron, I'd like that. It would be nice. And then we can compare human beings and see who's a lying phony, and then we can see who's not lying at all, never was. And you can say that all you want.
Okay, so that was an edited clip. They're going to accuse, hey, you throw clips together of, me saying different stuff. This is not throwing clips together and saying different stuff.
Always be a demon slayer.
Always be a demon slayer. In Ephesians 6, what it is you go past the fleshly battle of fighting each other. And this is a battle we haven't had for thousands of years. And that's what they don't want you to know. They are using witchcraft and telekinesis, and you're not supposed to because you're a believer. Luciferians know the Bible better than believers. Are you with me?
I'm understanding.
Okay,
I just want to let the chat know. Obviously, we've been attacked by many Dank. All right, everybody in the chat, I get your worry. Listen, Dank too. He doesn't know who I am. I don't know who he is. I want to listen to this. I want to listen to what he has to say. Because so far, listen,
I appreciate
I'm not saying I agree with you 100%, but so far, what you're saying is happening, and I'll evaluate this at the end of what you tell me, man. But I'd like to hear what you have to say.
One last point that I can make here is you use the word understand. That word, and you'll hear it the way it's pushed by the cultists that are calling you the cult.
Yeah.
They use the word understand. That's the slave language. What I've been able to look into and find and do as much as I can in a few different directions as far as research, but it comes down to the quantum grammar. The ability to take our language back from the understanding, because you all should be light enough here that when a police officer comes up to you and you're about to jaywalk or something, and he gives you an order and he says, do you understand? That's locking you into a contract. That's also a spiritual contract. That's what's happening here on the internet.
Yeah,
locking
we have
you into a spiritual contract.
We do have the basics of that.
When you use the word understand instead of like comprehend or comprehension, they're changing our timeline. They're changing our language. And to actually what I look into most is using and applying quantum grammar into our court systems to revamp the language in a sense, the court language, because, and I've actually got more set up for you. I've been sitting here setting up stuff for you to show you. How would you like to see a plea deal from a guy that was at January 6th insurrection, the Capitol, a plea deal to become an informant after he took a plea deal for being there? I've got it lined up for you. You want to see it? Show it to you now.
Is that guy that made a scene there in the Buffalo thing or something?
No, and actually I've got the name. I got all the names and everything redacted because I think what it is they put it out for a trap to see who would dox that and see how far to go. So I did as much redacting as possible. Okay, and that's what you got to do. You got to, just like the fake news, man, got to take it, twist it 180, and you might have the truth.
The only thing I'm not sure, are you Aaron?
Yes.
That the guy that they say Aaron V. Cox?
Yes. Yeah. And by them taking a straw man and folding and meshing it and shaping it any way they want to, they got all of you guys.
The only thing, Aaron, is that I have heard things about, and I've seen you in the chats, man, and sometimes I totally don't agree with what you're doing. But anyways, I still want to hear you. I don't mind hearing what you know, but I'm just worried about showing stuff, because like me right now, what I'm concerned about, Aaron, no offense for me to be a bit selfish, but I got pictures of a 2-year-old child being paraded across the internet with me holding her and stuff. I got my mom's face on a fucking pages of that thing. My brother, my niece has been basically threatened by evil fucking clown. which is
I
soft
hear you
but
on that.
uprising.
No, I've had my deceased parents doxxed, past addresses where people might show up to those past addresses and they're not going to find me. That's not good.
No, exactly. So I mean, like, what do you know of what's going on here? What's going on with all these people? I mean, that thing with Truth Hurts really freaks me out, though.
Well, okay, so once again, you got to get out of the fleshly battle that they're trying to drag you into.
All right.
The spiritual battle is happening on many fronts right now.
Yes, I'm aware
And
of
that's
that.
where they keep people from going.
All right.
And that's
So now what's going on, though? Like,
well, I believe it's all Silicon Valley. It's all soul scalping.
okay, but how?
Witchcraft.
Listen, why do you think they all gathered tonight? All the characters that we saw tonight. Do you know these people? I know you know Urban.
My inkling is it's close to the first of the month, and there was a bunch of money spent on the program to do that shit show.
They all joined up, about 7, 8, 9 different people, and they all were attacking me. It all started with an attack of me, and some guy came up, and everything switched to them stabbing each other in the back. Why do you know all these people? I've seen, you know them all. They all know you. Like me, the way you can help me, Dank, is tell me what you know of these people. Maybe one by one. What do you know? What do you think? Are they shills? Are they not shills?
Plenty, and I've set up my own type of integrity test to be able to document the best way possible. And that's what they've tried to shut me down on, calling me a cult.
All right.
Calling me the shill, the agent. No proof. All they've been able to do is dox my deceased parents and past addresses. They still haven't found me.
All right, give me a second here, Aaron. Rise up. I don't know who you are. You only have an R letter, no avatar. I'm obviously not going to let you on the panel. I mean, you didn't even say hi in the chat. I mean, that's pretty rude. You're acting like a streaker.
Oh, that's going to be Truth Hurts right there.
Rise up.
Probably. He doesn't ever use sock accounts and tells the truth 100% of the time. Give me a break.
I know he's got sock accounts. I have a couple of the videos he made back then.
And he would use the word never. See, that's why I was thinking about showing you this court case is because of the wording that's used in there.
No, but I understand the wording. We all understand the basics of the etymology and how they're using wording, not to give your name. I understand all of that.
Correct.
But now, what do we got here? Now we got Truth Hurts. You're making me think it's a woman. That it's a fake person.
No, in the private chat. Are you looking at the private chat?
Not yet.
Oh, I thought that's what you're looking at. Yeah, you might want to look at private chat. Rise Up is in the private chat saying, you and Aaron never exposed me. I exposed both of you, and the only reason, see, 100% right there again, reason why I left is because unlike you two shills, I have a life. Truth Hurts out. There you go, in the private chat.
Makes no sense. It was like a guy, AJM.
Look at the wording. Look at the wording. Never, only, you two shills, association. You and Aaron. Let's get one thing straight. You never exposed me. These types of words is once again hijacking our language in a false reality. Never, always, everybody.
All right, so who the fuck? Obviously, this Truth Hurts makes no sense because I've seen how it's blatant lies. I've shown this already. So are you telling me that this Truth Hurts guy is a made-up fake guy?
Anyone, and I put a video out on this earlier, anyone that admits that they've worked or working for Alphabet Soup or Silicon Valley, I walk, I run. I
obviously know he's a liar, but what do you think? Like, you think he's an actual person?
Well, he's definitely not a droid, but he's closer to a bot. Because, yeah, he is spewing regurgitated bullshit that's probably handed to him.
No, that's for sure.
Again,
but who was the woman that we
close
heard?
To the first of the month.
You know that first recording? Maybe I missed it because I was a bit stoned early. You played Truth Hurts, and then you played the sound of a woman. I thought you slowed down.
Actually, that was him. That was him sped up a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, and sometimes he does sound like a woman. I'll give you that, Tony.
Well, I do think he's kind of like a woman, yes, because he keeps on saying how he's married with 2 children, and me, I never believe that shit, because
and his wife
like a woman.
Well, yeah, I mean, if your wife's got to come out and yell at you because you've been doing too many TikTok videos and too many YouTube videos, right? It's time to come inside, Philip, right, or Jason, or whoever.
Well,
Here, let's try this one more time, there, Tony. There you go.
Seriously, Aaron, you're the real shill here. You haven't exposed nobody. All you do is nitpick at everybody that you think that doesn't believe in your ideology. You're the one who's a shill, and I've woken plenty of people up. And yeah, I am a demon slayer.
That's freaky.
Here's one more you might hear blast my name.
Aaron Cox. A disgusting, drug-pushing.
Recognize that voice? Here you go, one more time.
Aaron V. Cox is someone who needs very close scrutiny.
Same crew. That's who UD was trying to get on his panel earlier too. He's like, I know you're listening, Denise. You better get on here.
Denise Matoya.
Okay. It's one big crap show to suck people in. They'll say your names because they know it's a dopamine hit and you're sucked in. Once again, not worshiping Jesus. That's the trap. It's a 5th dimension chess game. They've been saying it in, presidents have been saying it. So you can believe anybody with their rhetoric in the chat. Say, oh, I don't know about that guy. Okay. Till you comprehend Ephesians chapter 6, 10 through 18. To where there's higher principalities happening here that we're supposed to be taken care of. Once again, this is a battle that hasn't happened in thousands of years. That's why these guys want to shut me up. And I'm trying to document as much as I can.
Something's happening in the chat. I hope you don't mind. I got to check a couple of things out. First of all, truth hurts. By the way, I don't sound like a woman. I am all man. Like the fact that you need to insist and actually have to write it, truth hurts, it doesn't look good on you. Okay, so keep on being fruity, you scared little shills. I got all the evidence that I need by now, and thanks for the info. You said exactly the same thing about 6 months ago. And then you did 2 videos. I did 2, and then you disappeared for a month. Please, get the fuck out of here. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You love UD for some reason, and you're getting all fucking confused. So please get the fuck out of here, truth hurts. You're a waste of everybody's time. You understand? You go on his show, and you fucking call me all the fucking names. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, to associate us together that we've been working together,
yeah,
that's the same script. Over and over and
it's
over.
The same thing what AJM was doing yesterday, people. He just throws any bullshit, and when finally he's trapped, what did AJM answer? Basically telling everybody, I am fucking with you all. That's what it is.
Well, and what also they do is, okay, so once you've kind of dropped out of either the one alphabet soup, starts with an F, and the other one starts with the C. Usually you don't drop out of the C. So when you can't really make like good on the mail card or the coffee cart, you can't get your grammar quite right. Okay, what they do is they make you then a comedian for a company called Shadowbox. Then all you got to do is tell jokes. Have you heard that little entity?
That. No, never.
Okay.
Shadowbox.
That's the old company that kind of got dissolved, but there's always the project in play. Earlier, I did a show on the, I think that was on the Quantum LARP Bot channel. See, since he wants to drop names, right? Drop my channel names. He missed a couple, right? He gave everybody my whole lineup of all my channels, right? He missed a couple. Thanks, Chick Car's one of them.
But listen, Dank, let me ask you straight, Dank or
ABC,
or Aaron.
ABC, Aaron, yeah. ABC Aaron's totally cool.
Seriously, man. Do you got shit in your closet? Are you a good guy? Yes or no?
Yes, there have been things try to be put in my closet and a narrative formed around me. Yes.
Are they
Online,
true?
yes. People that have met me in person are going to bat, and usually they don't even participate. They just listen and laugh. Because I did create a straw man for people to attack online. And some pretty shitty narratives had to be put out there to really smoke a lot of dipsticks out. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so you play their games?
Not so much. What's happened to me, like channels and so forth, is they kind of make me their experiment on the new type of censorship that would be applied. So it's not so much falling for their trap, it's knowing that the trap is there, figuring it out, and then how to reapply it correctly back on them. Because in our First Amendment, you should know, like in our Bill of Rights, it applies to the government. The government is allowed to have freedom of speech. We have inalienable rights. Correct, Tony?
Absolutely. We do have some alien. Or just 1 second to the chat, everybody. Listen, I want to hear him out completely. All right. Let's just put this on the table for now. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
let
go
them
ahead.
have it out. See, that's the thing. I'm not here to create division.
No, I get it.
I'm here to
Listen,
create.
But you
Notice-
also have a username called Dank Williams.
No, Dank's chick car is making fun of Dank. I'm not here to create division. Dank's chick car is making fun of Dank because he drives this chick car and he's a rager on Cajon Pass, California. Dank's chick car is making fun of Dank. Come into my chat, hail Satan, and I usually don't use the S word. I call him Loserfer. But he'll come in and spam that in my chat. Okay? They are playing a game. But I think
Definitely, I know they're playing a game. Definitely, they're playing a game.
This is, I mean, okay, so guys like, let's say, and I just use Richie from Boston for instance, okay? I don't really like to blast people. All right, I try not to because that's the flesh. That's the fleshly battle. But the
Did
thing
you know
is,
he has
guys,
Jewish blood in him?
I've heard a lot of things, dude. I've had an account since 2012. I was enlisted in 2000 during Y2K and saw some serious shit go down on that. I've been around a long time.
What do you mean enlisted?
I was enlisted in the United States Coast Guard, year 2000.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Nice. I think Eric would as well, Coast Guard. So you did that because I got a couple of friends
who stay quiet, dude. Coasties tried to stay quiet, but there was still one main coastie that got a Medal of Honor for saving a bunch of Marines' asses.
Well, really?
Yeah, Douglas Monroe. He pulled up a Guadalajara Canal on a beach that there was a bunch of Marines that were pinned down under fire, and he came in on a boat and started getting them out of there until he was shot. Medal of Honor.
Well, I could tell you, I looked a little bit at the Coast Guard, and they don't get as much respect as they should. That's for sure.
Well, people have no idea really what was going on there. It's our homeland security in a sense, but still get deployed, and people don't know that. Like when I was enlisted, I could have. I actually tried. I went to my commanding officer and asked him to put me in the infantry that year. 1999 or 1998 is when the U.S. Coast Guard got its first infantry. No one knows that.
Huh.
Yeah, I went to CO. I'm like, dude, put me in. He's like, no, man, we need you here.
Who's this person? The light in the. Listen, you wrote something in the private chat. Tony, you said.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I don't have a cult, you fucking little bitch. These are just a few pissed off people with motherfuckers like you playing games. Tony, you and nothing. And why do you write certain words in capital? I have nothing, and I exposed you before, and if I have to do it again, I will. You and Aaron are scared shills.
It's a cybernetically charged.
Why does everybody come after you, Casey? What the fuck is it about you, Casey, that everybody seems to have something against you? Listen, do I let this fucking bitch up for a few seconds and see what he has to say? Is that you, True Turds? I don't want you to start showing your willy or your winky.
Yeah, usually before you bring somebody on like that, just solo onto your card.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Solo, so only you show. They get the audio, and that's it. But yeah, be quick on the drive. I've been porn bombed a couple of times myself trying to have a panel.
I'm at 3 so far, 2 in about a month.
Well, it's interesting. Yeah, they've got to come in and span cater.
Yeah.
Lots of capitalization. It's cybernetically charged. It's a trap. Let me tell you this, Tony. George Bush Sr., before he died, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if you can stick with this. And this will tie into a spiritual battle if you're interested.
All right, yes. Okay, might as well. I'm here for 12 hours. Fuck it. Okay, before you start, I want to hear this from the start. Do you have a couple of hours for us tonight?
Let me check my time.
Yeah, because I mean, if you only have 15, 20 minutes, I don't want just a history lesson.
No. This isn't a history lesson. I got some time. All right.
All right.
It's getting late for me, but I'm chilling. Okay.
Okay, good. So listen, we'll give 5 minutes to True Turds because it is him the way he wrote. But I'll put him down right away.
Distraction from hearing more important stuff. What they're going to argue about is wrenches. That's usually
so you
a good
do think True Turds is you do think he's a piece of shit shill then?
Well, there's.
Sorry, True Turds. Screw you. Go ahead, Dan.
Absolutely.
The time is all yours, brother. Go ahead.
Here's the thing: is I wouldn't come up with that assumption, especially with like accusing people of being pedos. Okay, that's serious to me without showing the proof.
Absolutely, I never do that.
Okay, yeah, that pisses me off the worst.
I accuse pedos of being pedos and pedo protectors when they are very good friends of an actual pedophile. That's all I do. But the thing is that all these people that are angry, I do it directly on the people that are their friends and their bosses. That's why they got to all come against me. So that's the backstory on me. So go for it, brother. Thanks. Tell me from the beginning here.
Well, I think Silicon Valley is behind a lot of covering up for. I mean, come on. We've got going from, the Facebook and YT doing the censoring and like the internet policing in a sense to now the White House. Okay, this is getting serious, right?
The White House is a puppet organization run by the elite.
Crazy what's going on. And me as a veteran, I'm just like, I see myself because of the Coast Guard more of like a first responder, and I just try to give my 2 cents and have a voice and try to speak more about peace than thrashing people. I know that everyone is capable of receiving the blessings of our Father in heaven, Jesus. Even how big of a POS you are.
1 second, brother.
That's
1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Hey, Urban, enough of your fucking stupid games. After everything you have accused me of, plain. I got every fucking clip. Tonight, you allowed channels that have pictures of my mom, my brother. You know who it is. You have fully participated. You have broken the law, motherfucker. So you want to argue over a stupidity that you keep going around in circles like you do with the others. Go fuck yourself. You're a liar and a deceiver. And I want you also. You should fucking be responsible for what happened tonight. You fucking whore. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking slut.
If I may, Tony, if I may, I'm not trying to protect Urban, but it did seem like he didn't know. Okay, he didn't know what you were talking about, and that does happen.
Nobody could be as stupid as he is, Aaron. Yesterday,
okay, well, here's why I say that.
The motherfucker was on my stream, and he thought that the most sensible, sane person of the whole stream was AJ, who was the biggest fucking joke there.
Sometimes you're being doxxed with a clone account. They're using family members, and sometimes the broadcaster doesn't know, and that's part of, once again, dividing, getting people pissed off at the broadcaster. It's one big shit show.
Obviously,
so
they
people
all hate
don't.
me. They want me dead from a long time ago. I get it, Dank. What do you tell me about UD? He's somehow innocent in this. He fucking named his stream my name.
Hold on now.
He put my name in the name of his stream and then lied about me right at the start.
That's why I get such a bad rep, is a lot of people put words in my mouth when I'm trying to explain it a certain way. That's just the way I see it.
Okay, so that's why, Dank, you won't get no more questions from me. Let's go. No more interruptions. Shoot. Tell me the whole story, because right now I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck you're telling me. You keep telling me one thing, change to another, and you're not telling me anything that can help me right now. You're trying to tell me what it's all about. I know it's a scam. I know it's a fucking layer of deception. I don't need to know the ins and outs of it. I need to know who are the players, what the fuck are they doing right now, and do you think they're good or not? This type of stuff. If you could help me.
Well,
whose side are you on? Who are your friends of the people that just
I'm a freelancer. I've been trying to document as much as this as I can, and I've been labeled some pretty serious shit along the way.
All right.
But I am also a believer.
All right.
As far as the ins and outs and trying to, the Ephesians 6, 10 through 18, they want us fighting each other in the flesh so we don't see what's really going on.
Well, the people in this chat know that already because I say it in practically every broadcast. Excellent. Obviously, they want the good people to fight with each other. We gotta fight our egos. That thing that you just said, you are actually repeating what I say. All you did was I'd like to tell you about Ephesians so-and-so, exactly what Tony said before. It's not helping when you do that, Dank. You're just telling us shit we know.
Okay, and I didn't know. I didn't know because I haven't been able to watch your channel long enough. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, why did you decide? Why is today? Dank, why is today because right now, honestly, you have not helped me at all. So why is today the day that you show yourself to us for the very first time? Why today? And why are you here? Are you here to help me or not? So why today?
I'm always trying to be helpful because I want peace. I want people to try to get along. But the thing is, there is so much deception. And by calling it out is part of the shit show game. And that's what sucks.
So you want me to stop calling it out?
No, absolutely not. They want you to stop calling it out. It's like, but it's just one huge trap. When we can get back to spiritual instead of spiritualism with the religion, that's the best liberation. That's the way I try to help people. Is there something bigger to life than trying to shut these people down because it's their trap? And just like a troll, they know if you want to get a channel to shut down, you're supposed to try to starve them out and make sure they don't get any views.
Right. Well, that's not what's happening here, Dank, man.
AVC, please just call me either AVC or Aaron. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry that you're confused about that. Yeah, Tony, I'm sorry you're confused about that.
Aaron, you got to help me here, man, because you're talking shit that we all already know.
That's great.
It's unimportant shit that has nothing to do with anything.
I think it's the most important right now, and that's why I just keep harping on it.
Okay, what you're harping on is we have a lot of shills and people and fake ones that purposely are causing division amongst good, honest people, and they're also building their little cults of fucked up people. And you never know what the fucking thing is. We all know it's a division. Trust no one. Respect everybody. We got that part. Now, what are we doing? What do I do? How are you going to help me? I understand what you're trying to preach. How are you going to help us?
Usually my department, I think everyone has their own department. What I try to teach about is colloidal silver, structured water, the effects of the chemtrails on your garden, and how to get the aluminum oxide off the leaves of your plant so you can actually grow a garden. And I got the most hits on videos was from those videos, anywhere from 15 to 20, 25,000 hits on a few videos.
Why did you show up tonight, Aaron?
Because I do like to broadcast, and I've got a message.
Tonight? I've been streaming for a fucking year, over a year now.
To be honest with you, I've actually been trying to find your channel for like a week, and what you got going on, from what I've heard the last couple of weeks. And I finally got somebody in UD's chat to tell me how to find your channel.
Okay.
I'm not even,
and
so
when you decided, all right, and when you decided to find my channel, why? How did I ever come up?
It's because I could see ahead in a little bit that they were going to try to associate us, and they did. But all I had to do is...
Why? Why me? Why did you think they would try and associate me and you?
They did it because you've got a good crew going.
Seems like you've got I don't have a crew.
Well, their perception is... Of course.
Okay, why me though? I'm sure there are a bunch of others. What is it that made you decide to look for Tony? It's time to wake up. That it took you a week.
Okay, and I hope this makes you laugh. And I'm going to be brutally honest too. Okay. You remind me of Ren from Ren and Stimpy show.
All right. Okay, but you couldn't have known that because you said that you were looking for me for a week.
If you're but I've heard clips. I've heard the clips being played around. See what I'm saying? They take your clips and play them around.
Okay, where? Where did you?
That shows there's not a lot of creativity and there's more plagiarism. Not that I'm blasting K-Smalls. I try not to blast anybody, but I will if you kind of piss me off. Okay, I will go off. But the thing is, I kind of gave her that idea, but the creativity, and that's what I saw since the beginning, and I had to experiment with, is how they're going to squash creativity. And I can tell you why a little bit of why you probably.
Before you tell me why, K-Smalls, from what I know of. All right, okay, but you couldn't have known that because you said that you were looking for me for a week.
If you're but I've heard clips. I've heard the clips being played around. See what I'm saying? They take your clips and play them around.
Okay, where? Where did you hear it?
UD, K-Smalls, I saw her do something, and I actually gave her the idea that you remind me of Ren, and she took and ran with it. That shows there's not a lot of creativity and there's more plagiarism. Not that I'm blasting K-Smalls. I try not to blast anybody, but I will if you kind of piss me off. Okay, I will go off. But the thing is, I kind of gave her that idea, but the creativity, and that's what I saw since the beginning, and I had to experiment with, is how they're going to squash creativity. And I can tell you why a little bit of why you probably.
Before you tell me why, K-Smalls, from what I know of her, is a deceitful backstab. Disgusting, ugly, lying. So I'd like to ask, what the fuck are you doing talking to us?
Not knowing exactly, just because I got a good heart and I get taken advantage of a lot.
Really? So this bitch has been roaming the internet, fucking up people every fucking way she can with her stupid brother who claimed he was her brother, not just a bro. Who claimed he was the brother, and I do have the clip of his death threat.
Yeah, I've had a few death threats myself.
Yeah, who gives a fuck right now, Dank? All you've done is talk about yourself so far tonight. Do you understand? I'm a little bit
so much about myself. It's about my experiences that I've been through.
Yes, I
agree with that.
Me. I get it.
Well, I had to give a little bit of an introduction there. You're asking who I was and explaining what I wanted to try to bring.
And you haven't really told me who you were.
About George Bush.
Your army, the Coast Guard, that I do appreciate. But everything else, you're just giving me a course that I know. It's like you're telling me I am going to read you Snow White. And I tell you, well, I know Snow White. And you go ahead and read me Snow White anyways.
So you're telling me you've actually been able to actually get into the spiritual front lines and make an effect? You telling me that, Tony? Since we want to get real here.
I don't know what the fuck that meant.
Exactly. I can tell you things that might explain that. And that's what I try to do, is get people there away from this fleshly bullshit battle they're sucking everybody into because they think it's real, and it's not. It is a script being fed out to you, just saying your name, so you get that dopamine hit and you want to start fighting with them. And it takes away from your original. I was going to tell you, Tony, one of the reasons why you might be a target is because you're putting out a PayPal link and helping support GoFundMe.
No, you want to know why they're coming after me? Because I'm exposing each and every one of them with the truth. That's what they don't like. What the fuck you talking to me about?
No, I admire that. I totally do.
What the fuck? You admire the truth?
Probably your department.
But you're telling me that it's because they got some fucking spiritual antenna, whatever the fuck you're talking about. You're fucking pulling my chain, man.
No, I'm not. Tony, I'm not. I'm trying to be as serious as possible with you here.
Well, you're acting stupid.
Well, then, okay, then boot me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Later, boot me.
Fuck you.
See you later.
Go. Why don't you fucking leave? You want somebody to sing you a song?
No, I'm going to make you censor me, and that's what I do. You
have the attention for this. Okay, he doesn't have the attention span for this.
Aaron,
and your 15 minutes are up. All right, peace out.
Yep, later, buddy.
You censor me. I'm not going to censor myself.
Wrong.
You censor me. You don't want to hear it the way somebody else does. And I'm trying to tell you stuff.
You know what you're telling me? A lot of fucking bullshit. Go fuck yourself. Fucking bitch. Who the fuck you're kidding? All you are was another motherfucking more than a flame. That's who you were. Change the voice and you're Joel. You fucking bitch. You told me shit. You know what you told me? That you're friends with a whore like K Smalls and you like UD. A bitch. That's what you told me that was important. Nothing else.